It's Lose the Remote Thanksgiving Special with your hosts Mark Barragato and Jeff Heimbach. On tonight's show, the William Patterson Equestrian Team, and featuring a music performance by New Vaudeville. And now, America's favorite late-night talk show host, Mark Barragato.
Doing? Hello and welcome to Lose the Remote Thanksgiving Special. I'm your host, Mark Barragato. This is my co-host, Jeff Heimbach.
Hi. Jeff. Happy Thanksgiving.
How you doing today, Jeff?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Ready to eat some turkey?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it. This week will be Dick Clark's last year hosting his New Year's Rockin' Eve on ABC. I speak in tongues often, so you have to get used to it. Anyway, in order to compete with Dick Clark on ABC, Fox has hired Regis Philbin to host his own New Year's bash.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah. Sponsors for this year's New Year's Eve programming include Polident, AARP, and Ensure. Yes.
Old people.
Awfully good for senior citizens.
Old people make me laugh.
They do. GQ magazine has dubbed Jennifer Aniston as 2005's Man of the Year due to the grace and dignity she displayed during her breakup with Brad Pitt. Yeah.
Wow. Impressive.
First runner-up for Man of the Year, B. Arthur. Now that's more like it.
She is an attractive male.
You're creepy. Okay.
You should talk.
Thank you. A recent study of the 200 most profitable law firms shows that half of them feature a blue logo.
Blue is pretty.
Blue is pretty, yes. The study was done by the Who Honestly Gives a Crap Foundation.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
What a useless study.
Exactly. The Who Honestly Gives a Crap Foundation.
I get that.
You're catching
Thank
on.
you, Mark.
Don't worry.
Can I have my tax dollars back?
No, you can't. President Bush angered Beijing last week by calling Taiwan a role model for democracy and urging China to open its political system. Wah! Suck it up, China, you sallies.
That's interesting.
What did China ever do to you?
Yeah. Okay. Nelly recently admitted to spending $10,000 on a strip club binge.
Can I work?
My God. $10,000. Afterwards, the rapper felt guilty and decided to donate $10,000 worth of toys to underprivileged children. And by toys, we mean more strippers and alcohol. What a donation.
Those are lucky kids.
Yes. Try to donate some to the Lose the Remote Foundation while you're at it. Okay. A recluse in Wisconsin who kept his dead mother in a freezer was sentenced to 7 years in prison.
Ah.
Sorry, Mom.
Oh,
Oh my God.
that's disgusting, Mark.
Let's go back to the desk.
I don't know you kept your mom in the freezer.
Hey, I'm going to keep you in a freezer.
That's
That's
creepy.
creepy. So, Jeff, can you believe it's already Thanksgiving?
It came so quickly, I hardly... It's
Saw it
amazing.
coming.
It's amazing, yeah.
It's really amazing. Now, what is your favorite part of Thanksgiving?
That's actually a toss-up. It's kind of hard because I can't choose between, my drunk relatives screaming at the football game or, my grandfather cornering people and telling about the good old days. So I'm going to have to go with my grandmother's cooking.
That's always good.
It's delicious.
Especially if you're used to dining at Wayne Hall.
That is
Yes,
true. Much better than Wayne Hall.
Much better than Wayne Hall. But there's so much more to Thanksgiving, than drunken relatives and football games.
What would that be?
Are you kidding? The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Come on.
Of course.
Yes.
The floats are so awesome. I love those. But they kind of scared me when I was a kid.
Wow.
It's not funny, Mark. I was traumatized.
You're a Sally. Yeah, you're a
You're
Sally.
going to make me cry, Mark.
Okay. Well, I always thought they were awesome. How?
I just don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about it.
Anyway, sorry about that. But Jeff, don't worry. You don't have to fret because this year, Lose the Remote has made their very own floats for the Thanksgiving parade.
That sounds interesting.
Very interesting. Let's take a look at them.
Let's do it.
Here's our first one. Hey! Good old Kermit.
Wow, I'm actually more afraid of the floats this year.
Well, I actually really enjoy them. I think so.
I don't need a giant Mark Barragato floating over New York. It's kind of frightening.
Everyone wants a giant Mark Barragato floating over New York. Our next one. Hey, Spider-Man.
That's actually Arthur.
I mean, yeah.
That's definitely not
Is that
Spider-Man.
Arthur?
That is
Yeah.
Arthur.
I get my people mixed up. As well as my
Way to go.
words.
That's definitely Arthur.
It's definitely Arthur. Next one.
That
That's
one's
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
There
That one
we
actually
go.
looks pretty neat. I like that one.
See, now I'm flying over New York.
That is still very creepy.
That is not creepy. That's awesome.
No.
Okay. Next one. I want you. Uncle
What?
Sam.
Okay.
I want you, Jeff.
That's actually kind of neat looking one. I like the little bagpipe or the flute playing guy in the front. That was cool.
I like the Uncle Sam.
Okay.
And our last one. Gobble gobble.
That one's awesome. That one I like the best.
Why? Because it gets eaten afterwards?
No.
'Cause
It was comical.
I believe so too.
You're very cute, Mark.
Thank you. Creepy. Anyway, but now, on a serious note, Thanksgiving is really a time of getting together with your relatives and really being thankful for being all in the same place.
What are you talking about?
Well, okay, last week here on Lose the Remote, I had a very special co-host, very special person that helped me out through the entire show. So I would like to say thank you by dedicating this very segment to her. Shantae, my very special co-host. Dear Shantae, I just wanted to take the time to express to you just how thankful I am for your taking the time out of your busy schedule to co-host Lose the Remote with me last week. Speaking of last week, do you remember how funny it was when we were talking to Christopher Walken? Boy, that was a blast, wasn't it? It reminds me of that time last week when you were talking about having relations with Christopher Reeves. Wow, that was really gross. Anyway, I was thinking the other day when I was in the shower about our show last week. I remember when Academy Scraps played, and you and I were listening together. Man, that was a lot of fun. Well, I have to get going. I have a lot to do to prepare for this Thanksgiving show, but I just wanted to make sure that you knew how thankful I am for being able to co-host Lose the Remote with you last week. Best of luck in the future. I'll see you tomorrow. Sincerely, Mark Barragato. I wonder if the Golden Girls are on tonight. There we go. There we go.
Mark,
Thank you, Shantae.
that was very nice.
Oh, Jeff, and thank you for letting me borrow your robe, by the way. I couldn't
You're
find
welcome.
mine.
But I'm a little angry because how come I've never gotten a letter from you?
Well, don't worry. You'll get one next week.
We don't have a show next.
Exactly.
Oh.
So, anyway, Shantae, thank you very much. And we here on Lose the Remote, also thank you. Beside me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a little break. But don't go far, because when we come back, we will be speaking with the equestrian team. So stay with us.
I was running a horse.